Salam, labas, kush mizian, smiti Aaron. Alright guys, behind me is the Moroccan Parliament. And I'm gonna do my video while sitting here on this beautiful bench with this beautiful view. Guys, look at this. And the Parliament in the back. Okay, so today's video, let's get into it. But first, I have to tell you, if you're not subscribed to my third YouTube channel just for live streams, you have to go and do it because I can't do lives without you guys. Mama 4 Live, links in the comment. Shukran. All right, so am I scared now living in Morocco now that that bad people, I don't even want to say who they are, now they're dipping into more countries and I don't know, apparently people think I might be in danger living here because it's a Muslim country. I don't think that people realize that I'm in Africa. There are Muslim countries outside of the Middle East, guys. A lot of people like to joke about Americans don't know geography and stuff like that, but there's countries all over, and I'm in Africa. Now, it doesn't mean that stuff's not going to happen in Africa. Obviously, anything can happen anytime. Stuff can happen in the United States. Stuff does happen in the United States. But, let's talk about whether or not I feel scared. First off, I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not. There's no cliffhanger. I'm not. But I'm going to tell you why I'm not scared. All right, first and foremost, let me get this off my chest. What America is doing, what Americans' government is doing, and sending billions and billions of dollars of U.S. tax dollar money to Israel to help fund the genocide is actually ridiculous. Y'all, I had to move it out of the sun. Holy crap. I forget about that African sun sometimes, guys. It is no joke. For real, I know we have the sun in America, but the sun here just hits different. If you know, you know. All right, so, people ask me in America, are you scared living over there? What's going on? In the Middle East, like I said, I am in Africa, but it's more than just being in Africa. Guys, Morocco has so many safeguards that you don't see, okay? You don't see a lot of it, actually. A lot of it is undercover. The stuff that's not undercover, you see it. It's in your face, you see it. There are barrages, which is checkpoints, going into all cities. Every city I've gone to, you've had to go through a barrage, a checkpoint, where there are police officers. I feel like it's two different kinds of police because they have different uniforms, but they are armed, and there usually is a military person there armed with AK, I don't know, but it's a rifle. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel scared when I see that. I feel safe. I know that they're doing their job. I feel like in America, it's everybody has guns. Unless you live in New Jersey, because I heard it's hard to have a gun in New Jersey. But everywhere else, Texas and Florida, Texas. All right, guys, just so you know, I am in a major city. I'm in the capital city of Morocco. So it is a little bit of sometimes loudness, just like any other city you'd be in. But yeah, look, here's a close-up of the Parliament. Ain't trying to get anybody on camera that's not supposed to. Look at this view. I'm going to walk down the street a little bit more because I want to show you the Bank of Morocco, I believe. It's the official, big bank. It's down here. Guys, Rabat, Tamara, we have cats. Rabat has pigeons. The cats must be really fed well here because there are so many pigeons alive and well here. All right, here is, I want to say, do you guys call it the National Bank? The National Bank of Morocco? But I do believe this is the Bank of Morocco. The architecture here in Morocco is absolutely stunning. So beautiful. All right, guys, and then this building, I believe, is maybe the original, telephone? Help me out, actually. I'm not really sure, but, I want to say it's, the original telephone company's building. Look at this view, though. Look how pretty. This is downtown Rabat. This is, I think they call this Rabatville. The train station's, right around here. I believe this is Rabatville. Correct me if I'm wrong. I love it. All right, guys, there is one little quick story I want to tell you that just happened to me. I always talk about how Moroccans always come to me and tell me, oh my God, my dream is to move to America. And I'm like, why? Alash. Because like, why? Really? And they're like, it's so beautiful. Swina bezef. La. There is, don't get me wrong, there is beautiful spots in America. But guess what they said to me? I said to them, don't you guys hear about the school shootings that happen on a daily basis? And they're like, what? Now, these girls spoke English very, very well, okay? And I said, school shootings, boom, boom, children. They knew what I was talking about, but they had never heard about it. And I'm like, what? They said, and the one girl's exact words were, we only hear about the beautiful stuff on the media. They've never heard about the mass shootings that we have in our schools. I told her one of the main reasons of like not wanting to live there was the fear of my kids going to school and them getting shot. And then they didn't believe me, and I showed them the few big ones. Like there was one, which one we had, like 6 people in Tennessee in March. But I told them about the one that happened in like, what was that, 2000? They would be 18 today. The ones I told you about it before, upstate New Hampshire, Massachusetts or something, were 25 and 6-year-olds were murdered by that 20-year-old kid. And I told them, I said, this happens on a daily basis. Then I brought up ChatGPT and I said, how many school shootings have there been in America since the beginning of the year? Guess what it said, guys? There has been, as of today's date, 249 incidences of school shootings. And that is insane because there's only 365 days in a calendar year. That's actually insane. Guys, straight ahead, if you can't see Renaissance, that is where I've gone for a lot of my concerts. That's where I saw Dada, Stormy. I also saw, who was it? Who's that band, guys, that I saw in the beginning when I first came here? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Someone drop it in the comments. Okay, so here we are walking down. If I go straight, Nishan is the Medina. And if everybody knows, if you watch me, my favorite pizza is in the Medina. There's a pizza place, I swear, it's the closest that I've had to American pie, pizza pie that is. And it's up here in the Medina. I might take a look and grab a slice because I haven't eaten yet. All right, so I have to remind myself where I'm at right now. Like I said, Rabat, I'm near the Medina. This is prime time tourist area. So even though like I see stuff that I might want, I have to remember like you're gonna pay more for it here because it's Rabat, it's the capital, and there's tourists everywhere. And believe it or not, here I really don't fit in so much. Like there's a lot of me here. But they do obviously raise prices a little bit because, hey, why not? Get your money's worth, guys. I'm all for it. But for me, I've got to remind myself I'm not a tourist and I've got to pay local prices. So I'm just going to try to only get pizza. Pizza only. All right, guys, I was looking for some pizza. The pizza was not open yet in the Medina. And then I saw this thing. Like, it looks like a bagel. It's not a bagel. I mean, it's not. It's a pastry. And inside is almu, which is like almond paste that they make here. And it's amazing. So I got this for 6 dirhams. And I'm keep losing my bag. 6 dirhams. Oh my God. Only complaint, I didn't realize it would be so messy. All right, that pastry completely filled me up. I also got Asir, orange Asir juice. Very good. Benin. Mezian Bizef. But guys, bottom line is, I am not scared of living in Morocco, whether it's because of what's going on in the Middle East, or because it's a Muslim country, or because it's not America. If anything, I have so much more peace here than I ever did in my over 4 decades in America. So please, guys, in the West, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the media when they're telling you, like, Oh my God, fear Muslim countries, fear people of Islam. Okay, first of all, just let you know this too. Islam is nothing but peace. Peace, guys. And that's how I'm going to close it. Peace out to you guys. Bislama.